Welcome to Clipper Magazine Stadium for Game 3 of this three-game set between the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the Lancaster Barnstormers. The Blue Crabs look for the sweep tonight. They look for their fourth consecutive win as well as they take on the Barnstormers tonight. Start time at 6:35 p.m. Earlier today, I had a chance to catch up with Jack Sundberg, who has 3 home runs in his last 3 games. If you're wondering, what are the bangs in the background? Well, we did it in the batting cages. That's why I had a little background noise to go along with it. As the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are just about ready to take on the Lancaster Barnstormers. We're going to get you that interview in just one moment as the Blue Crabs, again, are looking for the sweep this evening. All right, without further ado, here is the interview with Jack Sundberg. Hi, Jack Sundberg. It's not the manager's show today. Back from Clipper Magazine Stadium, Austin Reed, joined by Jack Sundberg. It's not the manager's show today. It's the player's show. Jack has been the leadoff hitter all year long. Jack, have you always been a leadoff guy in your career?
Yeah, usually leadoff 1 or 2. Started at UConn, just always hit 1, and then through the national organization hit 1 as well. Yeah, so just feel comfortable up there.
What's the mindset going in when you're that leadoff guy? Is it change things up at all when you're 1 as opposed to 2?
1, usually just trying to set the table, and 2, sort of the same thing. Just get on base for those guys who can come up and really swing in and grab me in. So.
Well, you're normally one of those guys, just you mentioned, try to get on base. The last 3 days has been a little bit different here. No home runs across the first 83 games. You have 3 home runs in the last 3 games. What's gotten into you?
Nothing. Just trying to stick on the fastball and hunt the heater, and just get a pitch I can, hit the gap. And sometimes it just happens to pop. So yeah.
2 home runs in last night's contest. Clipper Magazine Stadium is notorious for the short porch and right. You trying to go for that short porch?
No, honestly, I'm just trying to, stay in the middle and just, like I said, just hit the ball hard, and then once in a while you run into one and good things happen. So.
Can you walk me through at least one of those home runs last night?
Yeah, I was just, I get pounded in a lot, so just trying to get, a fastball in, just getting ready for it, and, having to throw it there late in the count in the first one, and just got my barrel out and got to it, so yeah.
Let's move to the fielding side now. You were center field to start the year, moving to the left field a little bit. Do you prefer one or the other?
Yeah, either or. I think we have a great outfield in Braxton and Zach. It's, pretty much like having 3 center fielders out there. So, we're all out there at the same time. We're a pretty good band. So.
You're in left field tonight, back in the lineup, taking on Eric Manoah. He's the brother of Alec Manoah, the big leaguer. What are you expecting out of him tonight?
Yeah, sort of same thing. I think, they're going to be attacking the zone, and we just got to come out, come ready, hopefully get a sweep, and just keep the ball rolling.
Blue Crabs for their 4th tonight. Thanks, Jack. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Well, that was Jack Sundberg, the Blue Crabs starting left fielder. Talked about this in the interview. No home runs across his first 83 games. He had 3 home runs in his last 3, including a pair to right field last night. Well, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are going for the sweep tonight. Let's run you through the starting lineups and the pitching matchups tonight, starting with the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Jack Sundberg will get things started. He's in left field. Michael Bolansky bats second. He's at second base. Zach Collier bats third. He's in center field. The designated hitter is the cleanup hitter. It's David Harris batting 5th. It's Alex Crosby. Braxton Lee in the 6th spot. He's in right field. It's Jared Walker, who's at first base. He bats 7th. Michael Baca, the shortstop tonight. He's in the 8th spot. And batting 9, it's the catcher, Mike Falsetti. Let's take you around the diamond now for the Lancaster Barnstormers. In left field, it's Trayvon Robinson. In center field, Shawan Dunston. The right fielder is Ariel Sandoval. At third base, it's Andretti Cordero. The shortstop is Jake Hoover. At second base, it's Melvin Mercedes. And at first base, it's Jacob Barfield. Doing the catching is Anthony Peroni. Now, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs will face off against Eric Manoah. He's the brother of big leaguer Alec Manoah. As the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs send Mitch Lamson to the mound. Manoah, a 2-1 record. He has a 4.32 ERA. For the Blue Crabs, Mitch Lamson has a 5-6 record. paired with a 4.17 earned run average. Well, thunderstorms are in the forecast. According to my weather app, they're about 15 minutes off, but I think that the Barnstormers and the Blue Crabs hope that they hold off altogether. As we are just moments away from the national anthem, we'll step aside briefly. When we come back, it's the pitching matchups and the first pitch from Clipper Magazine Stadium.
And our fans at this time, please rise if you are physically able and remove your hats as we honor the nation and its flag. Here to perform our national anthem, please welcome Peggy Keller.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Peggy Keller. Top half of the first inning of tonight's game brought to you by the SOS Group. They believe that schools deserve dedicated support staff, relevant trainings, and effective administrative operations to help meet the needs of today's students. They partner with schools to provide qualified full and part-time staff, daily and long-term substitutes, expertise, and training in the areas of paraprofessionals, food services, and facilities. Visit SOSGroupInc.com now and learn more.
We are just about ready for some baseball from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and Clipper Magazine Stadium. Alec Manoah on the mound to face off against the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs this evening. A couple of changes from last night as Michael Baca is back in the lineup for Ian Yetzko. Yetzko at second base. Wolanski was at shortstop tonight. Wolanski back to second. Baca at short, and Yetzko out of the lineup. The only major change tonight for the Blue Crabs is Jack Sundberg comes to the plate. It's Eric Manoah who comes in with a 4.32 earned run average. Jack Sundberg digs in. You had a chance to hear from Jack Sundberg in our pregame show. Talked about hitting 3 home runs in the last 3 days, including a pair of home runs last night. This is after hitting none in his first 83. He says, hey, just want to get good swings in the ball. I'm not trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark necessarily, but it comes as a byproduct. He's not going to deny it. First pitch swinging, high fly ball, right field deep. He did it again. Oh my. This one on the first pitch of the ball game hit over the tent in right field, and the Blue Crabs have a 1-0 lead. Well, that didn't take long. 3 home runs in his last 2 days, 4 home runs in his last 4 days, and he is red hot. Oh my, Jack Sundberg, a solo shot on the first pitch. Didn't take long to get the offense going against Eric Manoah. His brother Alec Manoah has been in the big leagues for a couple of days, or a couple of years, I should say. First pitch to Wolanski, high fly ball, left center field deep. This ball back at the warning track, and one hops the wall and goes over for an automatic double. 2 pitches, 2 extra base hits for the Blue Crabs. And it is Michael Wolanski who follows up Jack Sundberg's home run with an automatic double to left. Let's run you through the Blue Crabs batting order. Sundberg homered to right. Wolanski doubles to left center. Zach Collier steps in. Be followed by David Harris, the cleanup hitter. Alex Crosby, who is at third base. In right field, it's Braxton Lee. At first base, it is Jared Walker. Michael Baca, the shortstop, bats 8th, and Mike Falsetti, the catcher, bats 9th. First pitch is low and away for ball 1 on Zach Collier. Manoah can throw up to 91, 92. Typically will sit in the high 80s. That last pitch came in at 86. 1-0 offering. Swinging a high pop-up foul behind home plate, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. We're going to add a new layer to our pregame interviews coming up soon. So we're going to get the trivia questions going before the ball game. Usually I come up with the trivia questions right around the start of the game. We'll sometimes get some help from Blaine, who is our official scorer in Waldorf. 1-1 pitch. It's low, and the count 2 balls and 1 strike. So we're going to include the trivia question as part of our pregame interview and see how our players do with some interesting knowledge they might have picked up along the way, whether it's a baseball-related trivia question or some other trivia question. Lancaster, of course, a big Amish city. 2-1 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, right field. This one should be playable for Ariel Sandoval, who's in front of the warning track and makes the catch. Wolanski tags, thought about going, but he holds at second base, so it's merely a long fly out to right in front of the warning track. It doesn't take all that much to hit one out here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, down that right field side. Nearly every home run is hit to right, and tonight was no different in that sense. 1-0 Blue Crabs. Wolanski leads off of second base. As David Harris digs in. Harris with 12 home runs on the year. He hit one yesterday. A solo home run to right field. That came back in the second inning. Runner goes in the pitch. It's low and in. Throw down to third. Not in time. Michael Wolanski swipes his 4th bag of the year. And there's a runner on third base with 1 out. It's his 4th stolen base with the Blue Crabs. It's his 6th stolen base overall. He did steal 2 back with Long Island. Either way, he's 4 for 4 with Southern Maryland, 6 for 6 overall. 1-0 delivery. Wave and a miss, a breaking ball, and David Harris was out in front of it. And the count 1 ball and 1 strike. We're glad everybody can join us this evening as the Blue Crabs are looking for the series sweep. And they've struck first in the top of the first. Pitch low and in. Check swing, did he go? And Appears as though the first base umpire is saying it's a foul ball and hit the knob of the bat. It's the first time I've ever seen an appeal play where he raises his hands like that. I think the count's 1-2. Although I can't say I'm positive. It is 1-2. That is the count. The appeal went down to the first base umpire, Buzz Albert. He asked, did he go? The home plate umpire, Ruben Ramirez, asked Buzz Albert, did he go? And Buzz Albert put his hands up saying it's a foul ball. Count 1-2 now on David Harris. Here's the pitch. Line drive foul to the netting, and the count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. I've watched a lot of baseball games. I'd say I've watched over 1,000 baseball games in my life. Not once have I seen an appeal play down to first base where the first base umpire puts his hands up to indicate a foul ball as opposed to a swing or a check. Infield comes in now with the count 1-2. They were back prior. All infielders with their feet on the grass. Pitch up and in. Nearly hit David Harris, and the count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Michael Wolanski stands on third base. Meanwhile, overhead, as you can see in the video camera, it is dark skies. Heavy rain expected in the coming minutes. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. David Harris upset that he couldn't drive in Michael Wolanski.
Number 15, the third baseman, Alex Crosby.
And here comes Alex Crosby. Crosby, a lefty, who was 11 for his last 22, was 1 for 3 at the plate last night, hit 2 home runs back in game 1 of this series. Overall in the series, he is 4 for 8 with 4 RBIs. First pitch, swinging a line drive, deep right center field, back to the warning track at the wall. That ball's gone. A 2-run home run over the wall in right center field as the Blue Crabs have taken a 3-0 lead. They've used this porch in right center consistently, and Alex Crosby goes deep for the 3rd time in the series. He does the whole eat celebration. Blue Crab's got to feed him. He's going to get some more at-bats, no doubt about that. He's the everyday third baseman, but anytime he can come to the plate here in Lancaster, he will, as he's gone deep for the 3rd time this series. Something else. Southern Maryland leads this game 3-0, and we're only in the top of the 1st inning. Our 2 away now. First pitch upstairs in the count, 1 ball and no strikes on Jack Sundberg. I beg your pardon, on Braxton Lee. Jack Sundberg went deep earlier today. Solo shot to right, and then 2-run home run from Alex Crosby to right center. Pitch called strike to Braxton Lee, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike on the lefty. Blue Crabs winners of 3 consecutive games. They've also taken this series as the 1-1 pitch is a called strike, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Yeah, rain's supposed to be coming any minute now and getting rather heavy at times as the 1-2 pitch is low and in, count 2-2. I would not be surprised if after the top of the 1st inning we call a stop to things. Again, despite the fact it hasn't started raining yet, I think the thought process here is get the tarp on the field, and after it rains, it should be a passing thunderstorm, about 30, 40 minutes. Get going again within an hour or so. Pitch, hard line, drive up the middle, a base hit. Past the outstretched reach of the shortstop, Jake Hoover, as Braxton Lee is aboard with a single. And the Blue Crabs have 3 runs on 4 hits here in the top of the 1st.
Number 24, the first baseman, Jared Walker.
As Jared Walker comes to the plate. Jared Walker, certainly a home run threat, has not gone deep yet in this series. Hit 2 home runs in Game 3 of the series on Long Island. Here's the first pitch. Up and away, and the count 1 ball and no strikes. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Eric Manoah has found himself in trouble in the top of the first inning. First pitch home run to Jack Sundberg, a 2-run shot from Alex Crosby. And the 1-0 pitch is a called strike, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. The worry is, I'd have to imagine from the grounds crew, is that if this starts storming and storming quickly, the worry is that you don't get the tarp on the field in time. 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss, count 1-2. 100% chance of thunderstorms at 7 p.m. Well, they're not even leaving room for chance. The AccuWeather app says rain heavy at times, will be ending in 25 minutes. Well, it hasn't started yet, so 1-2 pitch, hard hit, right field side. It is a foul ball, and it sends the Lancaster bullpen scattering. Oh, it hit right toward them. They have a bunch of folding chairs out there. They're just sitting down on the folding chairs. Don't have a bench. And well, those chairs were almost blown away by that incredible line drive. Hard hit off the bat of Jared Walker, but foul. 1-2 pitch, way up and away. It gets to the backstop as Braxton Lee will take second base. The catcher, Anthony Peroni, reached for it, but it was far too high. I'd have to imagine that this rain will result in a rain delay, though it hasn't started yet. So again, it just creates a couple of question marks. Is when is it going to come? Is it going to come? And tells us 100%, but sometimes you just never know. 2-2 pitch, popped it up, foul, third base side. This one finds the seats about 8 rows back. 3-0 Blue Crabs on the Hometown Real Estate Broadcast Network. A solo shot on the first pitch of the ball game from Jack Sundberg. The second pitch of the game was a line drive double to left center. And Alex Crosby gave the Blue Crabs a 3-0 lead on a 2-run shot to right center. Blue Crabs have a runner on second base. It's Braxton Lee. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Inside, count 3 balls and 2 strikes. Well, it doesn't help when you're already behind in the game, 3-0, and the pitch count's going to be up, but when you add into that some deep counts, 3-2 pitch upcoming. Jared Walker doesn't help things either. Pitch on the ground towards second. It's fielded by the shortstop Hoover. The toss to first is in time. Blue Crabs score 3. They strand 1 at the end of the top of the first inning. The Blue Crabs lead this one 3-0 on the Hometown Real Estate Broadcast Network.
And with my new friend Gwen, say hello to my new friend Gwen. Hello.
Well, fans, it's time for a rain delay. It is the middle of the first inning. Blue Crab starter Mitch Lamson took the mound, had a conversation with the umpires. The umpires said, look, I don't think we're going to start here in the bottom of the first inning. So we go to a rain delay. This should be a passing storm. I'd imagine you're looking at 40 minutes or so, maybe 45 minutes. And we'll put the rain delay graphic up on the screen, keep the score visible. It's 3-0 Blue Crabs in the bottom of the first inning on the Hometown Real Estate Broadcast Network. Don't go anywhere.
We are officially in a rain delay presented by Stroman and Pinto Bakeries. Come along, the fresh baked brands American has loved for generations. Fans, we've been advised that the weather in the area will be out of here shortly. In about 15 minutes, it looks like it might start clearing up. So we hope to get the field ready to play, and we're going to play baseball tonight. So thank you for your endurance. Chris, you can handle it. We've been doing
Well, fans, welcome back to Regency Furniture Stadium. We apologize for the lengthy delay this evening as the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are going to be playing some baseball, a matter of just when, not if, as they continue to bring more dirt toward the infield and trying to spread it around. The rain that came through was ferocious. Some of the heaviest rain I've ever seen. There was a power outage here for about 15 minutes and back up and ready to go and play some baseball later today. So I'd say we're maybe 15 minutes out from restarting play. I think it was a little longer than most people anticipated for a couple of reasons. The first of which was the power outage and the ferocity at which the rain came, and it was extremely heavy at times. Right off the bat, it did not ease into a heavier rainstorm. It came and came quickly at that. Had a hard time getting the tarp on the field. Either way, Blue Crabs will turn to Mitch Lamson when it's time to get back underway. The sun is setting over the left field scoreboard, and we will get you some baseball shortly this evening. So stay tuned here on the Hometown Real Estate Broadcast Network. We'll be back with you about 10 or 15 minutes as we get ready to play some baseball this evening. A little. Are you in the market for a new roof? Well, give William Richmond Inc. a call and get serviced by Southern Maryland's premier roofing contractor. Locally owned and operated, William Richmond Inc. is licensed, bonded, and insured, and has a 5-star rating on HomeAdvisor. They care about their work almost as much as they care about your home. Call 443-432-3426 today for a free estimate, or go to williamrichmondinc.com. Don't forget to mention the Blue Crabs and save 10% on any service. Are you in the market for a new roof? Well, give William Richmond Inc. a call and get serviced by Southern Maryland's premier roofing contractor. Locally owned and operated, William Richmond Inc. is licensed, bonded, and insured, and has a 5-star rating on HomeAdvisor. They care about their work almost as much as they care about your home. Call 443-432-3426 today for a free estimate, or go to williamrichmondinc.com. Don't forget to mention the Blue Crabs and save 10% on any service. At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, mortgages are what they do, not who they are. Fairway Mortgage Corporation is a proud partner of the American Warrior Initiative. A key part of this initiative is to educate, encourage, and inspire Americans to give back to our military. Visit their website at www.americanwarriorinitiative.com for more details. Our military fought to protect the American dream. Let's help them live it.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
unbelievable.
Well, fans, I thought we were going to get this game in today. I thought we would be playing already, but the outfield is in a tough condition to say the least. The warning track on the infield grass is completely swamped, and unfortunately, we're not going to be playing baseball today. So game 3 of this doubleheader, of this series, I should say, has been rained out. Blue Crabs will play a doubleheader against the Lancaster Barnstormers on September 17th. We'll have to see if this game will start 0-0 or the Blue Crabs will get a few runs to start the ball game, and we'll start that one in the bottom of the first. Either way, the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the Lancaster Barnstormers will play again on September the 17th. We apologize for the rain delay. I thought we'd be playing baseball again today. Unfortunately, we are not because of the ferocious rainstorm that passed earlier this evening. Well, it's an early sign-off on the Hometown Real Estate Broadcast Network as we finish, as always, with Let's Go Blue Crabs. See you tomorrow night back at the Reg.